festival. It centers around the shrine of a Muslim saint, but the rituals performed have their roots in African legend. These young girls carry the meat of a sacrificed goat through the village to a
sacrifice goats. Now that goes back to our people, man. Sacrificing animals, man. Then our people start doing wickedly. That's why most I started jacking our people up.
Where crocodiles are kept.
Where crocodiles are kept.
They believe that the day of deliverance from suffering, Sahab More, will occur when the spirit of these crocodiles enters into one of them.
See, the spirit of the crocodiles enter into one of them. You see that? That's a heathen custom, man. Our people started going way the fuck off. That's why the Most High put his foot in our asses, man, and fucked us up. And jacked us up. Started worshiping the sun. Started worshiping the crocodile. Started worshiping the Native Americans. Tribe of Gad, they started worshiping the bear, the turtle, the eagle, the wolf. Idolatry, man. Didn't the Most High say in Exodus, man? Don't worship any other gods before me. Here it is, you're making a crocodile as your god. And you wonder why the Most High kicks your fucking ass, man.
Until that day, the crocodile said to be hundreds of years.
And to the Egyptians too, the crocodile was sacred too. To the ancient Egyptians, them Hamites, man. So our people start diving into all these heathen gods.
Old, must be kept well fed. Many of Pakistan's 1.5 million blacks live in the area of Sindh province.
1.5 million blacks in Pakistan. Our people in Pakistan. Israelites in Pakistan. And if you try to speak to them in English and tell them they're Hebrew Israelites, they ain't gonna understand what the fuck you saying. That's why you gotta speak their tongues. So you're gonna have Israelites speaking the Pakistani tongue, the East Indian tongue, the Filipino tongue, the Chinese tongue. They don't know how to speak English because we were scattered in 4 corners of earth. So how are you gonna communicate with them? How are you gonna enlighten them? This thing's about to blow up worldwide, literally, man.
Some were bought by the rich Hindu feudal lords, whilst others became the property of Muslim noblemen who
You saw that? You saw that it was brought by the Moors. Right?
The ruled Sindh.
You had our people enslaving their people too. Those were the curses, man. Your eye shall be evil towards your brother. Because we haven't been one nation ever since the time of what? Solomon, man. Since David. And then Solomon started going into, when you read in 1 Kings 11 chapter, he started going into the Ashtoreth and the god of the Zidonians and building up hills to Molech, temples to Molech and all that. And the Most High stripped the kingdom from our people. We've been lost ever since, man. Here in America, the white Jesus, Cesare Borgia, that's a god, man. And our people dove into that.
According to historians, between 7th and 8th centuries, some 600 to 700 black men and women were imported annually from Africa.
You heard that? 700 to 800 were shipped to Pakistan annually. Annually. So you think Israelite men were doing there was amongst them Elamite women, man. A lot of them was having children with them. A lot of them was in hardcore slavery, and a lot of them was having children with them heathenistic women, man. Yeah. And they were being abused by those Arabs. They were known for that. Torturing our people, man. These heathen. They was torturing our people. Hey. It's called the Death March. Look it up. Where they used to chain up our people from neck to neck. Which that's where Esau got that from, man. They got it from the Arab. They was known for building up the ships and enslaving our people and throwing them in ships, man.
Hey, our people over there in India is different from those Elamites, the Aboriginal East Indians. A lot of them are the Gujaratis, like the typical heathen Elamite East Indian.
The Udrabis, yeah.
Yeah, but our people over there, our people are the Dalits, which are the untouchables. And you got among our people over there as well too, the Punjabis.
I just showed that. I just showed in the beginning the Punjabis, yup.
Yep, you got the Punjabis, man. That's what Amir Khan, the boxer, is. Even though he's from Pakistan, the Punjabi tribe ranges from Pakistan to India because they're next door neighbors. Mm-hmm. And they're known for being real fierce warriors. Very, very athletic, fierce warriors. That's an Israelite character trait.
And India and Pakistan are enemies. Says your eye shall be evil towards your brother.
Yeah, Pakistan and
they can't stand each other.
Pakistan and India beef because you know why? A lot of those Pakistanis that beef with those Indians are Punjabis. And guess what? A lot of them East Indians are Punjabis. So they go at it with each other.
Nigga shit.
Yep, on some nigga tribal shit.
Some were still being brought in during the last century. Even today in Sindh, many of the rich landlords have Shidi servants who have belonged to a particular family for several generations. Most get paid only in kind, with clothes, food and lodgings.
Slaves used to give their own children to the masters. It was tradition. It's an Israelite woman. If I had any children, I'd have given them to the masters too. That's the curses. But I didn't have any. See, that's the curses. We just brought out us coming in cargo slave ships, being in cargo slave ships, stacked up like sardine cans and shipped across and sold on auction blocks was a curse. And this is in Deuteronomy 28 also. Deuteronomy 20 and 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand, meaning you ain't gonna have no power. They're gonna strip your children from you and take them from you in front of your eyes, and you and your children gonna be crying. Ain't no power. You ain't gonna have no power to do a goddamn thing about it, man. Imagine that, seeing you a man. Imagine that, seeing your children and your woman ripped away from you. You can't do nothing about that, man. You just gotta take it. You just gotta take it. Those are the curses, man. You devils got a lot to pay for. You devils, you Hamites, and you Ishmaelites, you gonna pay too. Because we concentrate on Esau so much, we forget about you other nations, man. You had your part in it too, man. You had your part in oppressing Israel, man. And we're gonna oppress you in the kingdom.
Amongst other things, Faiz Muhammad's organization is involved in helping
For you dumb niggas out there that can't understand this Israelite foreigner thing, how you gonna speak to the Israelites that are over there, speaking the Pakistani tongue? What you gonna do, speak to them in English? How the fuck you gonna speak to them? How you gonna communicate with them? You're gonna have to learn their language. That's where the Acts 2nd chapter comes in, man. We're gonna have to speak that Elamite tongue. That spiritual power is coming. That movie Jacob Lattimore is coming out. Movies are spiritual, man. It's coming out April 4, 17, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to need that power to speak the different tongue, to communicate with the Israelites that scatter amongst these heathen nations that's part of the elect. The wheat that's amongst these heathenistic tares, man. It's not hard to understand, man. You people are fucking assholes. The ones of you that don't push this out, you want to stay here. A lot of you sold out. A lot of you just stupid and dumb as hell, man. You never been out your fucking block. You never been out your city. You don't know shit about the world. You don't know nothing about history. You don't know nothing, man. All you know is black. You over here in that black mind frame. Africa and black, Africa and black, and Africa black.
That's slave shit.
That's slave shit, man. Here it is. We're bringing out the proof right here. We were scattered in the four corners of earth. Our people are gonna be looking like the other nations, speaking their tongue and everything. What do? You're gonna refuse them? You're gonna reject them because they don't look like you? Because they don't look like Wesley Snipes?
Been in bondage to a landlord and have run away. Their position as bondage servants stems from loans which were taken out by their families. So long as the loan is outstanding, the descendants of those who took out the loan must work for the lender, usually their landlord. In practice, the loans, many of them generations old, can rarely be paid back, and indeed, grow with compound interest. Faiz Muhammad's organization tries to assist runaways and sometimes arranges money to buy their freedom. He took us to this Shidi.
That's how you know this kingdom's gonna be amazing, man. You know the kingdom's gonna be beautiful, man. If you have Israelites scattered in the four corners of earth, that's why we need those mansions in the different planets, like it says in John 14 and 2. Literally, Israel's like the sand of the sea, man.
Where we were told that two Shidis had run away from their masters and gone into hiding.
This is the book of Isaiah, the 11th chapter, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Ethiopia, Kush, Elam, East India, man. East Indians. So our people are going to be scattered amongst them. And if you scatter amongst heathenistic nation, and Israelite men have sex, the man carries the seed, and you have sex with them heathen women, you're going to leave Israelite babies there, man. You're going to leave your seed over there. And during time, your children grow up. If you have a boy, he's going to look more and more heathenistic because he's going to be banging them heathen women too. I mean, what's so hard to understand about this? You people are just fucking assholes. That's what you are. You just want to stay. Really, you just want to stay. A lot of you Israelites want to stay in America.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
You want to stay here, man.
That's right. That's the truth. What the brother is saying is exactly the truth. Because I met a lot of you guys from you other Israelite camps. You know, from We Got Next, Shoulda Wisdom, ICG, JC with the Discomforter and all that. And y'all scoff and talk shit. Y'all leaders will scoff and talk shit. These guys over here saying white boys are Israelites. Saying white boys are Israelites.
Fucking assholes.
But then when we get privately among y'all and we ask y'all the question, can there be an Israelite if he looks white but his dad's on the male's line, on his dad's side? Like for instance, I have a son with a white woman. Then the son come out light skinned looking like Blake Griffin. Then he has a child with a white woman. Then the son comes out looking like Justin Timberlake. And he has a son with a white woman. The child come out looking like Robert De Niro or whatever. Looking like Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, you guys will actually say, I heard guys from ICG, JC, and Shoulda Wisdom say that before. They say that, yeah, they'll be Israelites. But then when I ask them, okay, is such and such an Israelite? It's like, for instance, is Conor McGregor an Israelite? Is George St. Pierre an Israelite? Oh, just because they could fight, that makes them Israelites? Ah, ha, ha, ha. And y'all scoffing, y'all joking, y'all clown around. But really what it really is, because y'all say, you know what, man, they could. There's a possibility they could. Y'all be bullshit, man.
You're fucking assholes.
You're
fucking assholes.
See what I'm saying? Y'all assholes. Y'all just want to stay here. That's all it fucking is.
And
man.
we're not going back and forth with you, man. We're pushing forward. We don't got time to be playing games with you. We're going to tell you the truth, and we're going to keep moving. We got no time to be fucking around, fucking playing games with you. You don't get this Israelite foreigner thing, then jump off a fucking building, man.
That's fucking right,
Go
man.
kill yourself, man.
Excuse my language. That's
because
right,
the kingdom got to come, man. The kingdom needs to come, and this Israelite foreigner thing needs to get pushed the fuck out, man.
Yeah, you guys are holding us back.
You're holding us back, man.
Not accepting that you're going to have Israelites look like our people. You make it hard for the foreigners, man. You make it hard for brothers that look like the other nations when they hear the truth, but they agree, they accept it, they want to be within this because the spirit is just drawing them to it. They have a gravitational spiritual pull towards this. You handle that faith, man. You wicked ass niggas. Y'all don't want to scoff on the comment section. Is that a white boy that's with you? Oh, is that a chink that's with you? Y'all fucking holding us back from getting to the kingdom.
Yeah, exactly.
What you think Revelation the 7th chapter is all about? The great multitude.
The great multitude.
That come from every kindred, nation, and tongue, man. It look like every different race on the face of the earth.
And it said the great multitude, man. Think about that, the great multitude. So a lot of Israelites going to be looking like these other nations, speaking their tongue, being in a heathenistic state of mind.
Huh.
Pakistanis returned to the sea that brought them to this coast 1,400 years ago to escape the landlords, bondholders, and inner city deprivation. They fish and help build boats. Some have even made the great escape, crossing the sea to the Gulf states where, ironically, they find gainful employment with the Arab armies whose ancestors first brought the black Pakistanis to the coast of the Indian subcontinent.
That's the curses too. We're gonna build up these heathen nations. We're gonna build up their kingdoms. We're gonna work for them, and we ain't gonna reap. We ain't gonna benefit from the works that we do with these heathen nations. They're gonna prosper. That's all in the curse in Deuteronomy 28.
God.
We'll bring it out. Deuteronomy 28 and 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed away, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. The Lord shall smite thee in the knees and in the legs with a sore botch that cannot be healed, from the sole of thy foot unto the top of thy head. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king which thou set over thee unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and thou shalt serve there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, being called niggas, Latinos, spics, wetbacks, prairie niggas, and a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee. And the Punjabs, they get talk shit about amongst these other Elamites, man.
Yup. They're the niggas of India.
They're the niggas of India, man.
Open the gate.
This is the spirit. This is the spiritual spirit. He's talking about the oppression. He's snapping, man.
Yup.
The oppression.
Doing that in the 28th chapter. That's what he's complaining about.
Yeah, that's what he's complaining about, yo. Sighing and crying. Come to me, come again and again. About the kingdom. Israelite people amongst the Pakistanis, man. The East Indians, Elam.